Oh, good lord, where's the time gone? Apologies for taking about a month to get my ass back in gear for this, but as you could probably... Well, no, you couldn't even notice it because I didn't even make a mention. DFO Origin Patch got me. In any case, hello everyone. Welcome back to Let's Play Spyro 3 Year of the Dragon. This is probably going to be the last episode, if only because, well, look where we are. After we have gotten all 15,000 gems and 149 eggs, this is the portal that's available, so, yeah. So we're just going to basically dive right in. Even in the bonus round, you can't avoid interruptions.
Hey, you finally made it, Spyro. Hunter was a little worried about you when you went off to fight the sorceress, but I always knew you'd beat her.
Ha! And again, ha!
This place is where the sorceress kept all her treasure. But after she was defeated, a bunch of thieves came and stole it. If you can catch the thieves, you're more than welcome to keep the treasure.
Alright, so think of the super bonus round as more of a miniature hub world with 4 portals. In order to access all of these portals, you actually have to collect more gems. So, in the case of getting to the final door, you need 20,000 gems. Pretty cool. But we pretty much have to scour around and collect all sorts of gems just around. Thankfully, we have sparks to help us out, but even wow, that was a lot. I don't know if the use here is instant death. I really don't want to find out. I'll say this though, the music in this final world's pretty good. Come back here, you thieves. You have money. I need that money. There we go. Yeah, you just get a nice pocket full of gems every time you complete one. And this is how you're supposed to get a lot of gems. So yeah, while I pretty much casually collect gems through each of these, I might as well tell you about what I've been doing over this past month, which has basically been nothing but Dungeon Fighter Online. Our Origin patch came out, it is amazing. There are a few issues I have with it here and there, like no Lorien Forest. Come on, guys. Lorien Forest is best tutorial dungeon. Characters got to rebalance. I have been maining Seraph now instead of my Glacial Master, if only because I can actually enter the Luke raid with her, which is great. I'm happy that I'm able to Luke raid. Ant raid, for that matter, too. And if it wasn't 11 p.m. at night, and if it wasn't like 11 p.m. at night, I'd actually enter in. Okay, we need more gems. We easily need more gems. There's got to be way more. Because we need like 16,000 to get in here, I think. 16? Yeah, and we need 16,000. We're short by a oh, there's one. And of course I hit that. Look at this. Look at that. Woo! A secret egg! That's all you gotta know. Woo! A secret egg! Whoa. And yes, it is possible to die here, so try not to fall. That's pretty much all I've been doing, is just logging into DFO every day. I finally got myself within one hell of a daily routine with it. I even got my friend into it, so I've been taking the ropes and teaching him what to do. And I'm really happy about that, so whenever I get done with cleaning up some of the PS1 Let's Plays I left behind, some, not all, I'll probably go back to recording some DFO. Anyways, now that we have 16,000 gems, we can enter here no problem.
Hi, Spyro. Did you see Bianca? She was really worried about you when you went off to fight the sorceress. It was pretty funny. She tries to play it cool, but she was scared stiff until you came back safe.
Gee, it's like they're made for each other. We're not even a full game into this new relationship of Hunter-Stockholm syndrome, and already they're lovey-dovey. Anyways, this is a retread of the submarine section from Lost Fleet. Like a 100% retread. We just have to shoot down 3 of these, or rather, seven submarines, and then you're pretty much done. It's not too hard to follow, thankfully. God, come on. Come on, there we go. I've even been doing some work on the Mistress as well. I decided to invest in a +10 Liberation Scythe. A rework made it to where piercing damage was gone, and my DPS has gone up a bit. If only not a whole lot, but it's better than the Tier 10 80 Halidon that I had previous. Come on, lock on. There we go. I thought for a second my control stick was on the fritz. That would have been a tragedy. I've had this controller for years. And again, it's not like a Rock Candy 360 controller is easy, hard to replace. Hey, not for nothing, you're thinking, okay, these are just the... Okay, I probably just got a shot at there. That sub is just wigging out. Come on, we can do this. We're gonna get through this. Man, these guys are... how I've missed this game and not practiced. Look at this. I can't even aim properly. I'm bad at this game. Where's the hour of practice gone? There we go. Now, where's the last one? And there we go. Alright, so that should be everything there. Okay, that's all the gems here. Good, we can move on. So once you shoot down all 7, that's pretty much it. Can we get in there now? Yes. Okay! Who's ready for the hardest challenge in this entire game? I know I'm not! Why are you wait a minute. You were just in there, and now you're donning pants. Huh. Anyways, this is the hardest challenge.
Check it out. This is the world's fastest turbo snowboard course.
Basically, if you remember... Wow, I just realized we're 2 for 2 now on the Lost Fleet rehashes. Anyways, now we're racing a bunch of Yetis on souped-up snow discs, and rest assured this is the hardest challenge because these guys, they're fast. And bear in mind, I am playing on the hardest difficulty. I make sure before every recording session I turn on hardest difficulty. Okay, we're just gonna quit race. Okay, come on. Come on, Spyro. Work with me here.
Check it out.
So the reason that this is one of the hardest races, because even with all of the turbo boosts you can think of putting up with, you have to effectively keep your speed up at all times. Like, you have to make sure that your turbo almost never leaves, otherwise you will never catch these Yetis. I have lost this race plenty of times, and that's one reason. But you also have gems to collect, too. Like, make no mistake, look at this. There we go. That'll be good. think we're gonna lose this race. Yeah, because first is all the way up there, and I would need a. Yeah. Actually, this is fine. I'm fine with losing this because this has, in my opinion, the Oh, hello. Maybe we won't lose. Oh no, we lost. So this has the funniest losing sequence ever. So if you lose to Hunter, if you lose to these guys, listen to Hunter. Listen to Hunter here.
I think my tongue is frozen. You better not lose again. Okay, good luck this time.
That's hilarious. So yeah, I lost. If you want to win this race, you pretty much need to hit a lot of stuff. I would recommend, if you can manage it, to try and hit the ammunitions so you can get through no problem. Do a few tricks here. Okay, jump. Let go of turbo. Fire. Fire again. A nice easy. Look at that. That was the 2,500 point Gnasty Nork. I hope you know. Come down here for a little extra ammunition. Turbo. Holy shit. Here, look at this. Even with the turbo boosted rockets and stuff, I'm still trailing hard. I think I've got a... Can I hit him? Hit? Nope, he didn't get hit. Get him! Yes! That is a victory. Because that sets him back. Dun 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 dun.
Yes! You schooled them like a bunch of frost-bitten, flat-footed, molasses-eating, lead-pants-wearing, cross-eyed glacier trolls riding slabs of plywood with sandpaper on the bottom.
Breathe, damn it.
Shiny stuff too.
Yeah. Okay, so look at this. Look at that chest texture. Again. Okay, now we're 3 for 3 on the Lost Fleet recycles. I like how we also look at the treasure chest. Okay, but afterwards, you're not done. Because now what I have to do is I have to skate this entire course. This entire friggin' course. Just to collect gems. Yeah. This is the hard part. Oh, and that hunter disappears from here, by the way. So, while we go ahead and do that... I've been loving the Origin update. They made a level up character event. I played a male ranger just because, you know, the douchebag dream of having to have a plus 13 male ranger / slayer. But at least this time, I've done a budget. They did some reworks on the hard to gear up classes, and it's a little bit better now. If I'm being real frank here, I don't believe I have to actually destroy these, so that's good. Drop down here. What you could do if you really wanted to cheat and just have turbo, just sit here and you'll actually build up. You would actually end up building up turbo. So when you would talk to Hunter, you would. Oh, we still have this. When you would talk to Hunter, you would still have a whole bunch of. Basically, you have a whole bunch of turbos stocked up and ready to go. Which is interesting to say the least. I didn't take this bottom path at all, so all the gems needed are down here. Yippee. There's a gem here. Alright, Sparks is telling me to go that way, and I will. Okay, so now he's pointing there, so I want to say there's a gem up here, perhaps? It's That's why I said perhaps. Alright, so he's just pointing me that way. Yeah, this is probably the most monotonous of the gem collecting, not counting Spyro 1. Just because there's a lot you can miss. Ow, I did not want to fall there. I wonder how much it would take me to run 3 laps of this. Probably way too long, I'm not going to find out. I once thought there was a skill point in here. Okay, so right there. Is there gems hidden here? You know, I should just be having Sparks active the whole time to tell me these things. Oh, I think I have to, yeah, I have to get up on here. I gotta get up on here so I can, because it's really hard to, oh, I can't even reach this, can I? Oh, lovely. Because there's gems up there. I think I have to ride this, I think I actually legitimately have to ride the skateboard to reach up there. Yeah, because I have to get up there. Alright, we'll ride the skateboard, I guess. And yes, you can go on a time attack spree if you wanted to. If you wanted to. Alright, there we go. Gem there, gem there. I think we're done. I think we're done. Sparks, are we done? Yes, we are. Hallelujah. Look at that. 18,750 on the dot. Oh, wow. How did I miss that? Okay, we are effectively done with the gem gathering because I'm popping the Sparks radar. Nothing's happening. So for the third and final phase of this, which costs 18,500, we get pseudo unlimited flight. Just shoot like a maniac and find yourself some sheep saucers. It's always sheep saucers. This is probably the hardest part of this because you actually don't know where the sheep saucers are, and they're always on a pattern of some sort. Like, that would have taken me, that one right there would have taken me ages to find. Alright, one more. Where are you, you devil? I want my last 175 gems. There you are. One of these is gonna hit you. Alright, that's every last gem in the game. Huzzah. So, what could be behind door number 4? Could it be a new car? Could it be a trip to... I'm trying to be so cliche here. A trip to Dragon Shores? Okay, alright, one more. Sparks, come on, please. See, I was going to make a Cinder joke here, but she wasn't around until the Legend of series. Screw it. Let's see what our grand prize is. Hey, look, it's a UFO. What the hell are you doing here? I burned you in lava!
I don't know how she did it, Spyro, but the sorceress must have survived that last battle. She's been waiting here all this time, saving up her magic to destroy you.
Saving up her magic, and yet she's in 21st century tech. I doubt this is actual magic.
Your best chance to defeat her is to borrow my flying saucer. I've cast some spells on it to give it extra firepower and unlimited flying time, but the rest is going to be up to you. You've come this far, Spyro. I know you can beat her.
Again. You forgot to add again. So, how's the view? How is it that there's kind of a Spyro remaster rumor going around, and that you might actually be brought up in glorious HD? Discount Charlene Sinclair. And I like how my emulator kind of like wigs this out a little bit in terms of that. Oh well, Space Ace time. Okay, just go this way. Just basically... Oh, and whatever you do... I wonder how they're gonna do this. Because Tom Kenny is actually still a successful voice actor. I wonder if they... this is what I'm thinking about. Like, could they get Tom Kenny to re-voice Spyro for the remaster? Because, in all honesty, it would fit. Oh, she's getting higher. If you get her up on her ass like this, she just gets really easy. Look at this, I've taken no damage. This is the hardest difficulty. Oh, she just clipped through the wall. Crash, damn you! Let's see you worm your way out of that. Yin Yang. With that, my friends, we are done. Hey, look, twofer. And before I got bashed on the head, we get the end clip. Just the end. Nothing too spectacular. Do you mind? Child Care Services would like to have a word with you. Man, I knew that purple coloring was, Aren't you adult Spyro? You have to be. Seriously, look at him. He looks like an adult Spyro. Early 2000s, gotta have a radical burp joke in there somewhere. Woohoo. Of course he gives a set look at the camera. Yeah, I apologize so heavily for taking a month between this easy-ass episode. But that is the game, ladies and gentlemen. That is Spyro 3, Year of the Dragon, in full. So, why did I want to play through this as opposed to continuing with continuing my whole Spyro look over with Spyro 2? Well, to be honest, it's because I played this game before I played Ripto's Rage. So I kind of wanted to do them in the order that I experienced them in as a kid. That's all. Regardless, this is, in my opinion, it's the longest of the three games, in my opinion, but it's also probably the weakest. As much as the archaic design of number 1 was, this, in my opinion, is the weakest of the series because they tried, if I may use some terminology, they tried the Sonic the Hedgehog approach. Loads and loads of characters to play around with, and it's like, well, we had a nice, you know, cast and ensemble and stuff, but at the same time, when you think of a Spyro the Dragon game, you want to play as Spyro the Dragon. You don't want to play as Sheila, Sergeant Bird, Bentley, Agent 9, Sparks. You don't want to play as them. You want to play as Spyro. So that's the name of the game. Do you see? Is it called Spyro and Friends? No. So I think, they were trying to be, and yeah, Stuart Copeland did the music here, which I freaking love. But yeah, that's pretty much the game. What do I rate this? This is easily at least a 7 out of 10. Like I said, it's the weakest of the trilogy, but in all honesty, it still plays exactly like a Spyro game, and they avert the whole... yeah, see, Tom Kenny, Spyro right there. Andre Solgio did Sparks. I thought that was Koa Sawazaki. Hunter was Greg something. Moneybags was Neil Ross this time around. Carolyn Lawrence reprised Zoe, I believe. Sheila was whoever that was. Tom Kenny was also Bird, which was nice. Neil Ross also did Bentley. Who was Agent 9? Richard Tatum. Wonder if he's still alive. Bianca was Pamela Hayden. Flo D. Ray. Like, have they gotten voice work ever since this game? I wonder. And then, of course, we have our additional character voices from others. I'm not even paying attention to the credits here. Maybe that we have just more people. Who knows? There might be like a celebrity voice in there somewhere. But yeah, Not much else I can really say about this, except if you remember the title sequence from Spyro 3, rather Spyro 1, they do this for all 3 of the games in the PS1 trilogy, and I gotta say, I like that consistency, because it paints a nice picture. But as a whole, this trilogy is beautiful. Eventually I'm gonna return to Spyro and do the second game, because it is, in my opinion, the best of the 3. The length is just right. You feel that sense of natural progression, and some of the challenges are hair-raisingly hard, even without any kind of cheat to jack up the difficulty. So yeah. Next thing that's probably going to be on my list of things to do, I know I have Gran Turismo 2 I have to go clean up, because as you're probably well aware, I did say I wanted to see some cars, and we got a decent turnout. I got like 7 cars I can show off there. In terms of what guys like you wanted to see, that's perfect. That's great. I got some interest. Even if it was just one person saying he wanted 1 car, I'd have still gone out of my way to do it, because I appreciate the actual comments. So again, if you want to see any cars in Gran Turismo 2 when I go back to do that, please leave them. Like, let me know. I love Gran Turismo 2. It's gonna be amazing seeing me fuck up, that's for sure. That'll make for a hell of a highlight reel. Even though I really don't do reels on this channel. I also don't know what true game I'm going to be doing next, so I'll probably end up, like I said, I'll probably end up going to record some DFO stuff, because I've been really into it as of late. I'll record my process of doing the daily assignments. The event that's out right now is really fucking good. It's a title event. So there you go. Ron Eagle. I kind of like how these, how this text sort of just explodes, you know? Who knows? Steve Ross, Joni Tony, Jack Tretton, Mark Valador, Tony Wong. That's in Japan. Did it say Axiom Designs? Okay, so what constitutes a special thanks and an extra special thanks? Like, please. And yes, this is produced by Universal, and I think Warner Brothers did some sound effects too. So this had a bit more of an involvement, I would say. But this was the last Spyro game that they created before Universal was like, alright, this is ours now. And we're gonna drive him into ruination. I mean, I wanted to love Enter the Dragonfly, but it was just... Of course we enjoyed it. Of course it was more than just a trilogy. 4 great, fun, sleepless years. I wouldn't say sleepless. Hey, look, guys, a website promo! Ha 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 ha! But that's it. That's all there is to it. That's all that was in Spyro. So now if we go to exit the title screen. Let me just load this up really quick. There you are. 117%. That is your ultimate completion goal. And it's pretty cool. I like it. Anyways, I'm going to close off before it gets any sappy. This is Ragnamune signing out. Thank you so much for joining me for Spyro 3 Year of the Dragon, and I will see you in the next Let's Play. Take care now. Bye-bye then. I totally did not steal that outro from Ace Ventura. Anyways, see you guys next time.